Prism Valley was a magical place. It had sparkling rivers and tall, twisty trees, but the best thing about Prism Valley was the rainbow. It stretched across the sky in a dazzling arch.
Ziggy the Zebra loved to zoom through the colorful meadows.
Penny the Parrot soared high above, her feathers catching the rainbow's light.
And Bobo the Bear?
He munched on juicy berries, his fur shimmering with rainbow hues. Every day was an adventure in Prism Valley. One sunny morning, Ziggy felt extra zany. He woke up with a song in his heart.
It's a beautiful day for an adventure,
he sang, his hooves tapping out a merry beat.
Come on, Penny. Bobo, let's explore the Whispering Woods.
Penny flew down from her perch, her tail feathers bobbing.
Sounds like fun.
She chirped. Bobo lumbered over, licking berry juice from his paws.
Adventure? Count me in,
he rumbled. The friends set off toward the Whispering Woods. As they walked, Ziggy practiced his zany dance moves. Bobo sniffed out delicious berries. Penny flew ahead, scouting the path.
The rainbow, it's gone.
Suddenly, Penny let out a panicked squawk. Ziggy stopped dancing. Bobo gasped, dropping his berries. They looked up. The sky was empty. The brilliant rainbow had vanished. Prism Valley felt dull and grey without it.
Where could it be?
This is terrible. Prism Valley needs its rainbow.
Bobo sniffed the air with his big wet nose. He lumbered towards a clump of bushes and began digging.
Aha!
He exclaimed, holding up a shimmering crystal. It pulsed with faint rainbow light.
The rainbow crystal. It's missing from its pedestal.
The pedestal stood empty in the middle of the clearing. This was no ordinary disappearance. Someone had stolen the rainbow crystal. Rainbow crystal back. The journey to Grumble Mountain was full of surprises. Our brave adventurers, Bobo the Bear, Ziggy the Zebra, and Penny the Penguin, were ready for anything, or so they thought. First, they had to cross a field of tickle flowers. These flowers weren't just any ordinary flowers. These giggling blossoms tried to tickle them with their petals. Every time the friends took a step, the flowers would sway and reach out, trying to tickle their feet and sides. Luckily, Bobo's thick fur protected him. The petals couldn't get through his dense coat, making him the perfect shield.
I've got you both. Hold on tight, Bobo exclaimed, his voice full of determination.
He scooped up Ziggy and Penny, and they ran through the field, shrieking with laughter. The flowers tried their best, but Bobo was too fast.
Bobo, this is ticklishly hilarious, Ziggy managed to say between giggles.
Then they reached the Whispering River. The water was calm and serene, but the air was filled with soft whispers, as if the river itself was sharing secrets. A very cranky crocodile was guarding the only bridge. His scales glistened in the sunlight, and his eyes were narrowed in suspicion.
"No one crosses my bridge," he bellowed, his voice echoing across the water.
He snapped. But Ziggy knew just what to do. He had a plan that was sure to work.
Time for a little fun, Ziggy said with a mischievous grin.
He took out his whoopee cushion and, with a quick squeeze,
The sound echoed loudly, breaking the tension.
the sound made the grumpy crocodile laugh so hard he cried giant crocodile tears. His laughter was contagious, and soon everyone was laughing. The friends quickly crossed the bridge while he was distracted. They knew their journey was far from over, but with teamwork and a bit of humor, they could face any challenge. Finally, they reached Grumble Mountain. It was a gloomy, grey place with jagged peaks and swirling storm clouds. Inside a dark cave, they found Grizzle the Grumpy Griffin. He was admiring the rainbow crystal, which he had placed on a pedestal.
What are you doing with our rainbow crystal?
Ziggy demanded. Grizzle glared at them.
It's mine now. This crystal will help me write the gloomiest, grumpiest poems the world has ever seen.
But Prism Valley needs the rainbow. It brings color and joy to everything.
Grizzle just chuckled.
I despise color and joy. If you want the crystal back, you'll have to beat me in a game.
A game? What kind of game? Is it something we can all play together?
Rainbow riddles, I ask the riddles, and you all try to answer them. It's a test of wit and teamwork. You try to answer them. But beware, if you get 3 wrong, the crystal is mine forever. This crystal holds immense power and beauty. Losing it would be a great loss.
Ziggy, Penny, and Bobo exchanged nervous glances. The stakes were high, and the pressure was on. But they were determined to win back the rainbow crystal. They knew they had to rely on each other and their combined knowledge. The riddles were tricky, each one more challenging than the last. But the friends used their wits and worked together, brainstorming and thinking outside the box.
I remember a rhyme about a raindrop. It goes something like this. Raindrop, raindrop, falling from the sky. Tell me where you go when the clouds say goodbye.
And I know a joke about a cloud. Why did the cloud stay at home? Because it felt under the weather.
And Ziggy? Well, Ziggy's zany imagination helped him come up with some surprisingly clever answers. His unique way of thinking was a real asset to the team. He imagined different scenarios and thought of answers that no one else could. His creativity was truly remarkable. Grizzle, used to everyone being afraid of him, actually started to enjoy the challenge. He found himself intrigued by the cleverness of the trio. He even cracked a smile when Bobo told a particularly funny joke about a lightning bug who couldn't find his way home. The laughter was infectious, and for a moment the tension eased.
Why did the lightning bug get lost? Because he couldn't find his way in the dark. It was a simple joke, but it lightened the mood. The group laughed together, their spirits lifted by the shared humor. It was a reminder that even in challenging times, laughter could be a powerful tool.
Finally, Ziggy answered the last riddle correctly. The group erupted in cheers, their hard work and determination paying off. Grizzle grumbled, but he was secretly impressed. He had underestimated the trio, and now he saw them in a new light. He returned the rainbow crystal, a grudging respect blooming in his heart for the clever trio. They had proven themselves not just as worthy opponents, but as future looked brighter than ever.